like why do we use ages?
Why do we use ages?
For time, I think. Well, I mean, time would be just for time in general, right? Just for irrelevant.
Right.
Somebody kicked this off one time. Welcome back to the Stone Age Podcast. And I have my friend here, a good guest, linebacker for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, bro.
This is linebacker for the Chicago Bears. My boy, Edgar. And he wants to know, I don't get it, wait. So
why do we
age.
use age? Like as in numbers? Why don't we use
I would
something
think
else?
it is more for time, right? So if you get, time is irrelevant. Right, when you're having fun, time flies by. When you're having no fun, it's the longest time ever, right? But in order to keep track of shit, you would have to have that time, because otherwise, it's like years, right? Days in the year. Do you need days?
You do need days,
right? So then the age is, well then, I don't know. That is kind of weird. So is it like a structured thing? Culturally structured?
Okay, I just seen this movie, Midsummer. I don't know if you heard of it.
Midsummer?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's this new one where like they live their lives in seasons. So as in like age. Spoiler. Like 3 to 5, it'll be what is it? Spring or something like that. What's the first one? I don't even know my fucking season.
I don't know what's my season. Spring, April.
What's the first season?
I'm gonna fucking name you months.
Because it's winter. Winter's the last one, obviously.
Yeah.
And that's like 65 to
like fall,
to 80.
winter,
Or 72
summer,
actually.
spring. There's 4, right? Yeah. So they only live by 4 seasons.
By 4, they live their lives in 4 seasons.
So when the 4th season's up, they die?
They die.
So how long
Spoiler.
do they live, though? Spoiler. But how long do they live, though? For those long...
72. So at 72, they just like cut their lives off.
But what's the difference between seasons? So there's seasons... I don't know. It's kind of weird, though, right? So what's the difference between the age and the season?
Like, you know how we go like from teenagers,
Mm-hmm.
tweens, I guess, for 20s. And then you're like 30s. And then you're like midway through your life.
Mm-hmm. And what do they call them?
And then there's
What do they call the seasons? They call them like
it's just
fall
regular
and
seasons,
stuff?
yeah.
Huh. So you're saying not to use ages?
I'm not saying not to. I mean, why isn't there more different ways to...
So there's no fucking
Give
rape
you
going around too and
age.
shit. No statutory rape. So what do you say about younger? So then if there's no age, is there a limit between what you can do? So if you're not a fall season, can you do the same thing?
Yeah.
Like if you're, you know what I mean? Like if you're, like say you wanted to drink beer, but you have to be 21, so you have to be a certain season in order to drink beer?
Yeah.
Still?
I guess you grow as you grow.
But either way, you're putting an age to it. You get what I'm saying?
As you mature, maybe?
So if you're saying a
Maybe if you're
72-year-old wants to have sex with a 10-year-old, does that happen in the seasons? If there's no age,
That's a really weird question.
right? How does the morals go there? Let me see this place. No.
Oh, yes, this movie.
Let me see this place.
Midsummer. It's like some Swedish place up there, like in Europe.
Is that cult movie?
Yeah, it's that cult movie.
The cult movie, right?
Yeah.
Where the black dude goes. Is it a black dude? It's always a black dude, right?
This
That has
one
to go
black dude.
and
Unfortunately, he goes away.
Everybody wants to like
Brother.
kidnap the black dude and shit. Everyone wants to kidnap the black dude.
Dude,
Is it right? Well, the cult,
there's a cult.
all the white people,
Yeah.
and they go up, and it's a sex cult.
Was
Was it a sex cult? That's what that
It
is.
is a sex cult.
Did I see sex on the movie?
Damn. I just realized it's a whole sex cult. Dope, dog.
I picked that up off the fucking commercial. You seen the whole movie and you see it?
I didn't see this because I didn't see any like rated R shit on the fucking. All they show is the fucking girl screaming like and crying and shit.
Yeah,
And I was like, why
that'd
is
be
she
a different
crying?
question.
That's why I wanted to go see it.
That'd be to have seasons. Well, I don't know, but I think
I mean,
it's
I'm
the
just
same
like
thing.
wondering why isn't there more different ways to view age? I guess
Yeah.
we always.
How do you
choose
feel about
numbers.
genders?
Genders?
You think
There's different
you think
genders,
genders
right?
are constructed?
I guess you construct the gender, right?
You
Like the person that's.
Do you think it's biological or do you think it's structured? Culturally structured. Like do you
biological?
think,
It's definitely biological.
yeah, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's.
I was about to say, this is
it's
not
science.
crazy, bro. It's science, bro.
That might be weird.
No, there's people that think it's not, bro.
Dude, I can't do. No, I believe in science. I'm on the side of science. Right?
There's people that believe
Show me
that.
some proof.
Yeah, there's people that believe that you could that genders culturally assigned. You know what I mean? I had a teacher one time. It was funny. He was what the fuck you say, Mr. Thurber. He told me he's like, oh, you know what I always wanted to do? He never had kids. He's like, but I always wanted to have a kid and have a boy and tell them to do everything what a girl does. So basically, whatever a girl does, that's what a boy does, and everything a boy does, that's what a girl does. And then let him grow into the society. Like this was like maybe like fucking 9 years ago before all this crazy shit happened. He's like, I wouldn't do that because it'll fuck with their mind.
Yeah,
He's like, but imagine, right? He's like, but imagine, like, what would that be, right? And then like fucking 9 years later, that's like it's a fucking trend. It's like trending and shit. Like,
oh, so
it's a thing and shit. Like people,
shit.
yeah, people like if their child feels like they're like a 3-year-old says that their child.
Oh, right, where they just start
is like a boy.
Like, I'm a girl.
Right, like a girl says I'm a boy, and then they start giving them fucking, or a boy says I'm a girl, they start giving them fucking what is it? What's that shit? Not hormones, but they start shooting their fucking hormones.
Oh, they actually give them
they start giving them all the pills. Like parents
for
sign
like a
off
full
of it
transformation
to pretty much like start them on that trend.
Oh,
to become that, right? But it's like, how you gonna do that with a 3-year-old and shit?
Like does he know for sure?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if a 3-year-old, you tell a 3-year-old you want to play with a Barbie doll, he's gonna say yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's nothing like, oh, he's gay now.
He's innocent.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's nothing. That stuff I think it's taught.
Innocence?
No, like being like if a boy picks up a doll.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't do that.
Oh yeah, that's right there. That's just saying no.
Yeah, you know, but if you say don't do that, you're gonna be gay, son.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that stuff is taught. Because I don't necessarily believe just because the toy. I mean, the fucking kid picks up a toy.
Yeah, I fucking get even with colors, bro. Like pink. Why are you wearing pink, bro?
Yeah, right away, right?
Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, but now it's more accepted.
Now it is.
Now it's way more accepted. But even as a child, if you see a child wearing like pink everywhere,
like that boy.
You're like,
you gender everything. You give everything a gender, bro.
Yeah, it's a trip, though.
It's a trip.
Yeah, that's how in fucking
dick shaped ice creams, you know.
Dick shaped ice creams.
Dick shaped ice creams. Bro.
Oh, the big pops. You know about the big pops and shit. Nowadays, everything's homophobic. Look at that big pop in your mouth. Nah, but it's.
But you ever think about there's no weird for the female one?
What do you mean?
Like there's no ice cream shaped in the vagina.
Ice cream shaped vagina.
There's a cookie.
Oh, there's a cookie in the tacos.
There it is.
Oh, there is.
There it is. And you
I
get the
just
cup
never
ones
thought
and lose
about
a spoon. Get the cup ice cream, lose a spoon. Fuck. Have fun.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Go to
I didn't forget.
You gotta get creative, bro. You gotta get creative.
Tacos. Ice cream tacos.
Ice cream tacos. There it is.
There it is, bro.
Yeah. So then you get that shit. You know which ones the ice creams they don't make no more? Speaking of the ice creams, though, you ever had the fucking wrestler ones?
Wrestler?
The wrestler, the WWE fucking ice creams.
No.
How old are you?
Like 27.
Like 27 or 27?
Like 27 turning 20.
Oh, okay. look up the fucking you know which ones, Wayne? The fucking. You never had those, bro?
Wrestling
There's
ice
a
cream?
wrestling ice cream, bro. It fucking wrestles you and shit. It fucking tackles you.
You did.
Look, but you gotta buy it on eBay now.
Oh, it's The Rock.
Nah, you haven't seen those?
Nah.
This is way back, bro. This is before your time.
Shit, I wasn't
2002?
eating ice cream then.
2002, you were, what were you, like?
Fuck, 2002, I was like, what, 11?
I used to fucking
12.
eating ice cream age.
Fuck, I always had Haagen-Dazs.
Oh, you can buy ice cream online now?
That was a trip. Yeah, but those ice cream right there was a shit, bro. And then they would give you a collector's card with it. Like, not a collector's card, but
That's pretty cool.
you would cut the box.
Coated.
Inside of the box.
It has a card.
And would you have
but
like
you would have to
different
cut it off.
wrestlers on that shit? Would you have different wrestlers on
Yeah,
that?
dude, The Rock, Austin, Undertaker, and shit. And then the
Fuck.
box, right? So you would once you eat the ice cream, the inside of the box, you would cut it out, and it'll be his like a wrestler card.
No way.
Yeah, it'd be like the Rock's fucking.
You start collecting those?
Yeah,
That's
you
pretty
collect
cool.
them fucking.
That's
That's why I was a
pretty
fat little fuck. Just fucking collecting wrestlers and eating chips all fucking day.
Fucking doing choke slams.
Just trying to choke. Hey, we used to play wrestling and that shit. Yeah, see? So then.
Oh,
inside of
Stone
that-
Cold.
Yeah.
And then the card.
And then the card would be on the other side of that.
Oh, fuck.
Get that.
That's back in the day, bro.
That's back in the day. I feel like I missed out on a lot of shit.
That's when you have to chase ice cream man down. Nowadays you get it delivered to you.
Bro, you can order it right now. Have it delivered to you.
Right here, bro. We have one right now.
That's what you're doing right now.
Do you use any of those
The apps?
like delivery apps or anything?
I used to work for DoorDash.
Oh, you used to work for DoorDash? Oh, how's that?
It was okay, honestly.
Yeah.
It was good. Like I haven't worked since, but like you don't have to work, and then you can do as many hours as you want.
But is it like cool money, like decent money to be like
It's decent if you do it every day, all day.
like all day? You still got to put in all your hours in though.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a full fucking 8 hours in order to get anything.
No, You can do. You don't have to do. Like I said,
No, but in order to
I've
make-
been hired by DoorDash, and I haven't been in like 2 weeks.
So you could just pick up the phone right now. Yeah, man.
Like at any moment, I have the app right now. I can just turn it on and I'll be working.
So you don't think there's something's wrong with that? Like like
Tired.
like there's no background checks on that, right? Like so like say
There is.
Uber, Lyft, they do a small background check just to see if you're not like fucking wanted and shit, right?
They do. You have to go to like this. What is it called? Something with the O.
An organization?
No.
Organization?
Fuck, it's like this
Fucking
meeting.
Octagon? I should name O stuff, bro.
Orientation. There we
Oh,
go.
okay. Yeah, but it's just one quick one, right?
It's a quick one, and all you do is you give your ID.
See, because I heard you
That's
could
it.
even Uber drivers, so you could sign up for Uber, and then I could even start driving your car. That's how much they don't even check,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So you don't. So do you think that's something like safety wise? Like say even say the fucking DoorDash people. What if you have some crazy fuck just like spitting in your food all day,
It's happened.
right?
Fuck.
I think you get some crazy fucks doing
You
that
do.
kind of shit.
You do, bro, because you have so much space to do whatever the fuck you want.
So much
There's
freedom,
nobody
right?
watching you. You got
Yeah.
no supervisors.
Yeah.
You got no like. It's your own schedule.
Yeah.
And it's your own workplace. It's your own
And-
car.
And my thing is my thing is the background check. Because what if you don't like? What if he is kind of crazy, right? And he just rubbing pizza on his nuts all day. You know what I'm saying? He's just rubbing, he's just rubbing pizza on his nuts and shit, and here you
There you
go,
go,
special
delivered.
sauce. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's no background check. There's no nothing on that. Like I think, but like say taxi drivers. I think taxi drivers got to go to a strict background, right?
I bet they did.
I'm
'cause
almost sure they do. I mean, because the taxi drivers are the ones that got fucked in this whole Uber shit.
Yeah.
Because they got to pay like $100,000 for a fucking taxi coin or some shit.
There was a coin thing. I didn't remember.
Yeah, they have to take what is this?
That's the requirements.
Make that bigger, stupid ass.
Requirements for fucking DoorDash. I'm
There
telling
you
you,
go.
man. All you
must
need
be
is a
18
phone.
years or older, have access to a vehicle, a valid driver's license, current insurance, name on policy, own an iPhone or Android smartphone, provide a social security number, pass the background and
Driving record.
check. Is it just so it's just basically if you're not wanted for murder.
Yeah.
Complete an orientation online or so you can do the orientation is fucking online. So they can so as long as you background check.
Right there, I mean, but you can get anybody.
Or in person.
Yeah, you could pretty much get anybody's. You could just show what you. It says online, so you didn't have to show your face to prove that that's your shit. You know what I'm saying? You're just sending everybody's.
Yeah. You can just scan like your ID and stuff.
Yeah, they're just scanning all the shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
Because it
send
says
all this
or
stuff
in
for
person.
me.
I went in person because I just thought it would be faster.
Yeah.
And get it done right away.
Yeah, it makes sense. But if like, you know what I mean? If I'm wanted for fucking couple murders and shit, they can't even tell that. I was stabbed in my left face.
For real.
You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
I went to orientation. There's some sketchy people there. I'll tell you, bro. I seen. You ever heard of the memes about people with black Nikes, black Air Forces?
On porn?
There's at least 3
On
people
porn?
with black Air Forces there, and that was just sketchy.
Well, Black Air Force, they're about to put some work in.
Yeah,
They're about to put some work in and shit.
I swear. Like
Is that what
this
it
guy
is?
was like, I just bought this phone, but I'm about to start work right now.
Like, oh, fuck.
And then, fuck, it's that easy. I went in and I started that same day.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Because
a
now
good,
I
I mean,
did
it's a
2
good
hours that
service. I
day.
just don't know if my thing is too like the Uber thing, right? So my thing is more of the Uber thing because you're getting a ride with a complete stranger, like 100%,
Yeah.
like complete. I'm surprised it hasn't been more fucking murders, right? Like serial killer. Speaking of that, you think there's more serial killers nowadays?
Don't give them ideas, nigga.
I know, right?
Serial killers.
Yeah, right, for real. I'm about to fucking get pulled
Okay,
up.
Liz is planning a murder right now.
No, I was talking to this guy, fucking Wang right here, the wizard in the back. That a while back do you believe there's more serial killers now? Or do you still think there's serial killers? Or do you
I
think they're
definitely
replaced
think
by like
they're there.
by mass shootings? Like before, like in the 60s, 70s, and 80s and shit, it was more like, don't go down the street because fucking
It's fucking crazy. Dude.
yeah, you know what I mean?
fucking
Fucking
Zodiac
Zodiac and
You
Jack
know.
the Ripper and fucking all these other fools gonna fucking jack you,
But now it's like,
and suck you off and murder you.
but now it's more like school shootings, mass shootings.
Do you think? But you think there's still serial killers?
What makes a serial killer though?
Multiple murders.
Multiple.
Murders,
Okay.
MOs, doing it in the same fashion, basically same murders. I think it has to be. Look that up. What makes?
I think they're still there.
What makes an
honestly.
official serial killer? And then look up. I want to kill people. and get flagged.
You're flagged by the FBI right
Get
now.
flagged real quick.
I swear.
No, yeah, because I've been watching how the fuck I've been listening to how like podcasts on fucking just like serial killers and just shit like that. And then I don't know why, but it's a trip.
No, it's interesting sometimes.
It's
How
a trip,
these
but you
people
know
get away with it
it's a
sometimes?
trip how a lot of them it always has to do with
That's basically
sex. What?
What you just
Multiple murders, right?
Yeah.
And within a string of time or some shit like that. Yeah.
said. In a month.
Within a month of time, like multiple murders within a month in order to make it a serial killer. But most of them, it always has to do with sex, bro. Like they don't get laid as a kid, as a teenager, or some shit like that. They don't get laid whether gay or
Right.
or straight. You know, it's always they want to suck someone off or you know they
Really?
want to fuck someone, but they
You
don't.
think sexual drives these?
I think a lot of them drives
People?
that shit. I think a lot of that serial killer shit has to do
Like
that
Ted
in
Bundy
childhood. In childhood.
That's crazy. Childhood?
In
a
childhood
fucked up-
raising.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of them too are fucking beat up by their moms.
That's true. They have like
They
really
have fucked
bad
up.
stories.
Yeah, they have some fucked up stories and shit.
It's
Just fucking
really bad stories.
Harold Shipman is the most one. No,
Harold Shipman,
Yeah,
the
the most
the
killed.
latest.
How many?
no, not the latest.
Who's put newest serial killer? If newest FBI serial
Latest.
killer, maybe a list or something.
There's gotta be like a FBA most wanted list,
Most wider for serial because
right? Like a most wanted list.
you figure that run on the news a lot, right?
Why
But I
isn't
think-
that out more? Like there's more like signs. Watch out for this guy. Watch
Yeah,
out for-
right. Like watch out, he's your neighbor.
Why is the
This guy-
FBI keeping this by themselves?
Yeah, right.
Really?
Like you think,
We're just
well,
gonna
because
keep this
before it was super like when those serial killers and shit, they would be promoted, bro, like on TV and shit. That's what made helicopter parents.
helicopter.
Like in the '80s, the Zodiac killers and all that shit. The
Yeah.
what is that? The late '70s.
Didn't the Zodiac killer get away with it?
So yeah, he's still. Oh, he died, but he's dead now. He should be dead, but
Supposedly he was a cop.
was it?
Suppose.
Supposedly.
He was a cop.
But don't
see
they?
how
I
he
don't know.
got
They have
away
the
with it.
DNA. Do they still have DNA stuff?
That's
I think
a
they-
smart ass cop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's probably why though.
That's probably right.
That's probably why he got away with all that shit. What was it, like that one cop that got away with fucking doing shit too? The Golden Gate murder or something like that? The Golden.
What about that? You think that just giving someone a little bit of power can also make them crazy?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Because I
Corrupt
mean, you
them?
get a shield, and now you think you own the world, and you're gonna start killing people. I mean,
I think if you're already like if you could go towards that already, like if you're already prone to go to that way, like if I think how can you put it, like say cops, you're gonna have a bad cop no matter what, right? Every job you go to, you have a piece of shit, right? So you're gonna have
Yeah.
piece of shit cops, like no matter.
there's always someone.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There's
There's an
always
asshole
someone.
everywhere.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There's asshole fucking bag checkers, and there's asshole cops, and there's asshole fucking fry makers, and there's asshole doctors, and you know what I mean.
It's hard to distinguish between the good ones. and
Yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah.
And then a lot of the times that a lot of those people, like those psychopaths and shit, they go to places where they could do what they like. You know what I'm saying? So like say someone who does what, like, I mean, I want to kill people like that. I'll be a cop. I get away with it.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get like the child molesters. They go to fucking the Catholic Church.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They become priests. They do. What's the best way? They become scout leaders. They become fucking camp fucking leaders and shit. Fucking
And now you got.
DoorDash people. No.
Whoa, whoa.
What the fuck?
That's over here, bro.
I ain't doing nothing.
So that's what we're here. Cops, come in, get in.
Cops.
Get him. And get him and shit. No, but it's just a trip though. It just trips me out how like fucking just the human brain for how people fucking do crazy shit.
It's crazy, man.
And how all that news, it doesn't get run in the cycle no. Instead of like running that,
Right.
everybody's getting fucking talking about Ariel being black.
Ariel being
Like, Ariel being,
This
people are
is the
fucking-
Ariel we want.
She's not my Ariel.
For real.
My Ariel's a
No, but
redhead.
there's, that guy who confessed. That's the only one that I found. Some guy who confessed.
That's the last serial
Yeah,
killer.
he's like the
Yeah,
old
because
guy.
most serial killers want to get fucking caught. They want to get caught.
They want to get caught?
Yeah, well, those fools that got caught, all the famous people,
Mhm.
they get caught because they want to get caught. You know what I'm saying? They always they're sending letters to the cops because they want the glory in the end. And a lot of stuff, I'm telling you, a lot of the thing has to do with their fucking childhood because they don't get attention. They want that fucking, oh, I want to be popular. I want to get this. I want to get that. And in the end, like,
They do anything.
they'll do it. So they're murdering everybody, but then they start sending letters to fucking, and then they get sloppy. They leave trails and shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It gets, I don't know, it's a trip. How that shit works.
Murdering is a trip.
All the murder shows, the mystery.
For
But
real.
it's a trip how people like it though, bro.
Why do people like it?
Look at all the shows.
There's a lot of them.
Hell, how to make a murder.
Is it eye-opening and like people are like, oh shit, this actually happened?
Forensic files,
Yeah.
CIA, Law and
This is
Order.
how you get caught.
Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Like, you know what I mean?
Caught like this.
I think subconsciously, I think people wanted like, I think people
Wanted.
like that dark shit.
They do.
Like, cause there's something that I think is so out of their reach that they would never do. That it kind of, it's it's kind of like
Like a
a
fantasy
hidden
thing?
pleasure. Yeah, like a little fetish. Like fuck,
Oh.
that'd be crazy about. And then they think about it and like, fuck, if I would do that, I would do this to get away, or I'll do this to like.
You think that's what separates a psychopath? Like
Yeah.
someone that's willing to just leave it as a fantasy, and someone's like, I'm gonna do this.
Go
for
do
real.
it. Yeah,
Shit.
definitely.
Someone to act it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
fuck.
it is. Yeah, it's someone. Fuck it. Or no, they don't have that empathy. To say,
That
I'm
too.
gonna-
That's a,
you know what I mean?
that's a big factor. Really.
But you can catch a lot of them as youngsters too when they start killing fucking animals and shit.
Hmm.
You know, they don't have empathy
Start
for that
putting
kind of
animals
shit.
in jars and shit.
Blowing them up. I used to blow up crickets.
How do you catch
I
a
just got cricket. I was quick as fuck as a kid. Little fat kid with ice cream. or with a wrestler lollipop and shit. Holding on my wrestler fucking ice cream and shit.
I just got a cricket bit.
Blew him out with my
Blow
trading
them
card.
Yeah.
Now I do it in Mexico, bro. We used to get fucking, Mexico, they have those fat fucking crickets.
Oh shit.
Have you seen them? Like,
No.
Ben, bro, they have some fat ones, bro. Look up a Mexican cricket.
Dude,
Chisparito's gonna show up. and shit.
Chisparitos?
Chisparito's gonna show up.
I think I've ate one, like the fried ones.
Yeah,
Those are really small.
I heard they're like nothing. They don't taste like nothing, right?
It's just kind of salty on it.
Yeah, like, it depends on how they make it and shit, right?
Oh,
But you
yeah.
had what, just as dried?
It was dried. It looked like it was fried.
But it wasn't. Oh, okay. Because I see people eat just dried out.
Is the dried out?
Yeah. That's actually like a big ass protein thing in some
Yeah, I heard
countries and
moldy.
shit. The protein bars and shit. Yeah, all the
fucking leaves they eat.
No, but they make fucking straight protein bars out of them.
Oh no way!
Like the way you get a
Cricket bar?
Yeah, the way. Yeah.
That's
Nah, fuck no. That's not a Mexican grasshopper.
nah,
Yeah.
Nah, hell no. Those motherfuckers are as big as my pinky.
Dude.
dude, what the?
Dog, I was just there. I was just there, bro.
Damn, bro, you got a big ass piggy. What's going on?
What's going on with that?
What's going on?
What's
With
going on with your pinky, bro? Nah, bro, but they're fucking huge, bro. They're fucking. I'm telling you, like, I swear, they're like that big. They're fat. And they're fat. And we used to get
You fry
fireworks.
those too?
Hmm?
You eat those too?
No, we just get fireworks
Oh,
and fucking wrap them around them. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't want Peter don't come after me.
but my dad told me they used to get those black ones, they're like beetles kind of thing. That fly
All the ones
around.
that
And you
you
tie a little string around it.
and they smell when you fucking stomp on them.
Is it?
Ask them if
I've
they
never stomped on it.
No, if you ask them, there's ones for in Mexico, dog.
Yeah.
If you stomp on them, it's like the worst thing that you could do, dog. It fucking stinks. Like shit, like you know those
weird.
fart bombs and shit back
Yeah.
in the days, the ones you throw in class.
And then it stuck to your shoe.
Yeah, and
shit.
it's like no, it stay on your shoe, bro. Like
Oh.
for like a couple days, bro. Stink. It's crazy. I don't know how the fuck. So, but they're fat, and it sucks. So they're fat.
What is it, like a beetle?
Yeah, I look at them like roaches, but I
Yeah.
think they're beetle. I think it had to be a beetle, like some kind of beetle, but they were fat, bro. Like fucking
Yeah.
silver quarters, fucking size.
I'm fucking scared with the roaches that I have right now.
Fuck
I can't
Mexico.
imagine a fat
He's
ass.
a fuck Mexico. They were fucking pinky-sized grasshoppers. And
Shit they have on.
Those worms look delicious.
nah, see those grass. Nah, they're none of those. Which one? Those?
What is that?
Those are flies.
What the fuck are those?
I guess you can eat all these. Nasty.
Yeah, well, that's all that.
And that's
So
all
that,
like
that's why
the
you couldn't.
nutrients
That's why
and
you couldn't
protein.
do a fucking Fear Factor in other countries.
Oh, right.
That's,
You
you
couldn't?
had to do it in the U.S. Can you take that shit to another country? That's a delicacy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you go to Philippines or some shit. You go to
It's nothing.
Vietnam. You go. You know what I mean? Like they're fucking. Don't eat that shit like nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
like you go to China, bro. They have markets of that shit. Like just
Oh.
fried fucking crickets and fried fucking worms and.
Fried worms with salt.
And they have
I
everything.
feel like that's how they make it. You know, fried salts. And you have them with beer.
I'm telling you, that's how they have it. Just throw
I should have brought some crickets.
some crickets, bro. I'm down to try that shit. I like foreign fucking food, or exotics.
Exotics.
Oh, the exotic shit.
You mean insects?
The insects.
Are you talking about insects?
Yeah, it was.
Is
some
that
exotic.
your exotics?
What's the most rarest fucking food you ever had?
The rarest food for
Outside of-
enchiladas from my mom.
Enchiladas,
She
bro.
never made that. That's
She's
rare.
never made. My mama never cooks.
No, enchiladas,
My
bro.
mama never cooks, dog. Like what? What goat is part of the. I'm
Goat?
assuming. I'm assuming.
Oh, some good ass
You're
birria,
Mexican.
bro.
You're Mexican. You probably have some nice birria.
Some nice birria. That's pretty exotic.
You ever had deer?
Nah.
Delicious.
Deer?
Delicious. Delicious.
It sounds, I don't know, but I feel like it would be rubbery.
Nah, it's fucking super lean, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just hella good. That's just hella good. It's all that bug shit for the people watching.
Scorpions?
Scorpions, I want to be able to fuck with that. See, that stuff, some
Yeah.
stuff is too like, come on, bro. Really?
It's crunchy, honestly.
Like, come on, that's why I live in America. Though.
You don't want to try the snake. I haven't had snake.
I've had snake, dry snake, rattlesnake.
Dry
It's salty. So like they do it like jerky.
Oh, jerky
Super salty though.
snake. Snake.
Super fucking salty. I don't know if that's how they made it.
Maybe that's how they dry it.
Yeah, so maybe
So-
yeah, I'm assuming something like that, but it's super salty. You ever had like it's a mixture between dried shrimp. You ever had dried shrimp?
No, I had to cook.
Yeah, so if you go to the Asian markets, they'll sell you fucking
I've
like
seen it.
straight dried shrimp.
You
like,
just eat those?
You just eat it, yeah. It's like chips.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so like a mixture of that
With some sauce or something?
and like a little bit of like plain jerky, like plain jerky. No, I don't know.
Plain jerky.
It's kind of weird, a little random. Not gonna lie.
Dry foods.
Dry-
What about mangoes?
What?
Dry mangoes?
The dry mangoes.
Those are
It's nothing but
fucking
sugar,
fire.
dog. You eating little sugar packets and shit. Why you eat little sugar things and shit?
Little sugar things?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about dry mango with some chile.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
you getting
the
all
dried
fancy
chili.
now.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, that
Especially
is.
when it's toasted right now.
You're gonna make me hungry. I'm about to leave this bitch. I'm about to leave to go see fuck up some crickets and shit.
Oof. What do we got? Tortas? Oh, what the fuck is that?
Some fucking neck, bro.
That's bacon.
That's some fucking neck bone. Get a nice little neck bone.
We got straight into food. I'm getting hungry.
No. Yeah, but fucking yeah. Before we were talking about before this. Oh no, the earthquakes, bro. The earthquakes are getting fucking crazy. So I think so. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be hit here exactly, but so there's another one in Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
So what was that? 7.0, 7.1, 7.3. See, all these other places are getting jacked.
How big does it have to be for the San Andreas one to just?
Well, it depends on where it hits.
Oh.
So, you know what I mean? It all depends on where it hits. If it hits in San Andreas, like a 7.1 hits San Andreas, like in the middle,
We go down.
I think that'll do it.
It's usually, honestly, like a pattern on it. It starts from the east. It starts fucking little tremors on its way over here to the west coast.
The only thing that I've been hearing is that
It's
So-
a pattern. So from there, maybe in a week, we're gonna have another one here.
maybe.
I would
But because
say.
it's kind of hard to
If I'm
predict.
predicting,
Yeah, if
like,
you would predict
the
it.
pattern,
See, because what they're saying is,
it
though,
it can go this way, or it can go this way, or it can come straight to a,
so you go random, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I guess it's the way the plate
there's
is,
a pattern
isn't it?
coming this way, though. That's what I'm saying.
So, but what they're saying now, though, I don't know. So the scientists are saying is that because say California had those two big earthquakes, right? They had two big earthquakes within like 48 hours. They had two big earthquakes, and then after that, they had aftershocks that were semi-big. They're like 5 point somethings, 4 point somethings, but because they kept having an abnormal amount of aftershocks, it's actually better because it relieves the tension. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's letting, like, say, air out. It relieves the tension.
Okay.
And so a little earthquake, instead of having like a little earthquake and then one fat one, because it's like picture like being constipated. So you know what I mean? So it's fucking, once it finally comes out, it releases everything. You know what I'm saying? But this one, you know, a good nice little diet, you shitting every 3 hours.
You just picture that, so like a big ass log just coming
Logs coming out. This big ass
That's
log
us,
just coming
bro.
out.
We
It's
just-
us, bro. Just shitting everywhere, shitting out the earth.
They're just farting, bro.
Bro, that could be it. It's just a little gassy. That's all it is. The earth is
It's
a little
alive, bro.
gassy.
Shit, my boy Dro over there believes the earth is alive and shit. The earth. You think the earth's alive?
Oh, that's a good question.
You think Mother Nature is an actual thing?
Mother Nature is an actual. I
Like
think
an actual,
so.
like Mother Nature would be
You know what?
alive.
Yesterday I went to the beach. I was fucking lit as fuck,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just chilling right there on the ridge, and you could just feel the wind, and it's it's a weird thing because you feel like it's alive because it keeps coming in and out just like a breath, you know.
Like he's just breathing.
It blows into you and then it kind of takes you too.
Yeah.
So
How
it just
high
makes
were you,
you.
man?
I was.
Like, how high were you, man?
I was blazing. Bro. I was just like, you know what? Beach time.
Beach time.
And it feels that way. When
No,
you're
yeah.
there.
But you feel that when you're more in nature, bro. Because you don't feel that shit when you feel a breeze when you walk out of a fucking concrete building.
That's true.
You know what I mean? When you feel that breeze, you know, oh, it's fucking breathing on me.
But that's also the same breeze that's coming.
No, I know, but you
going
don't feel
through
that
city.
same tension. You don't feel that, or not the tension, but you don't feel that same relief, that same
Like the
fucking,
vibe
that
coming from
pleasure,
nature.
that happiness, whatever you get from it. That
That's
wow,
true.
it's alive. You don't feel that coming out of a building. You know, walking out of a Walmart. You know,
It's just too much shit.
you don't
going
feel
on.
that breeze. Oh fuck, I'm alive.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I just came out of Walmart. You know what I mean? You always feel that.
Feel so rejuvenated
Oh,
coming
yeah,
out of
fuck,
Walmart.
Fuck yeah.
Something about the AC.
Something about that. Something about leaving that nice AC air
Yeah.
into the shitty air in the outside.
Fucking polluted air.
Video, it's on YouTube. It's like a video.
What am I looking at here?
Like it goes through like the seasons, and so like each
Breathing
season,
Earth. So people that want to watch this, it's on Breathing Earth, climate change data visualization, #Earth to Paris.
So it's basically, you know, from January through December, it goes through seasons,
Uh-huh.
and so you know, watch, just take a look.
So you're watching a picture of the Earth. So I guess how the season passes by and to see how Earth breathes. Current? It's currents, right? I'm assuming. it has
See, I
to do
told
with
you Earth
currents.
is flat. Oh god. Tell the Earth flat
You're
people
gonna
out there.
you're gonna justify people's flat Earth theory.
Oh, yeah.
no, it's flat Earth, bro.
Told you, bro.
I
that's how
told
it
you,
really
man.
works. He's growing his playoff beard. See, the summer
I swear.
it grows out.
So it's kind of like breathing through a glass kind
Mhm.
of shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so the point of the whole video is to show that
It's like
it's
the
taking,
dirt.
it's inhaling, exhaling, and inhaling. Through it just takes a year in order to take a full breath. Nah, but I mean it makes sense.
I mean, it sounds right.
I mean it sounds. I mean I'm high, but
That's some high shit.
That's the right shit. The Earth is
I
alive.
mean high as a motherfucker right now. But but I mean I don't know. But I think it's gonna knock down all the fucking. I think Earth has a way. That's why I like The Happening. Remember we were talking about that shit the other day. The Happening was the same thing as the Bird Box.
The Bird Box and the Happening.
Right, Bird Box is a fucking
Different
ripoff.
title, that's
All they
right.
did was put a fucking a woman actor on there and it fucking blew up.
Which one?
The Bird Box.
The
That's all
Bird
they did. That's all they
They
did.
put
was
blindfolds on.
They
Oh,
put
wait.
blindfold. All they did
Yeah.
was blindfold a girl actress instead of showing my boy
Well,
Marky
the
Mark.
Happening had a Zoe the Chanel.
Who the fuck is Joey Chanel?
Zoe the Chanel.
I'm gonna look up Joey Chanel.
Zoe.
Chanel.
Joey.
Fuck her
Who
name
the fuck
is.
is Joey?
Joey. What if her name is?
Zoe.
Zoe.
She's this
I am
white chick
Zoe
with the
over here.
blue eyes.
Zoe Chanel.
It's been a while since I've seen.
Zoe the
That.
Zoe the Chanel.
Chanel.
Oh,
Like the and D.
De Chanel.
D Chanel. I think you'll see it as soon as you get Google.
Did she own Chanel?
No.
Is she part of Chanel?
She.
Did she change her name to Chanel?
I think that's just her last name.
She likes Chanel a lot. She fucking.
Maybe. You know, that could work.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
The Chanel.
Oh yeah, she hot.
There you go. She's
Yeah,
in The
like-
Happening with Mark
My
Wahlberg.
boy Marky Mark.
yeah, I've seen that movie.
Yeah, right. So The Happening. So all it was the hap. So I'm gonna say this, man. Fuck Bird Box. Happening was better.
The Happening was.
Happening had a better
Yeah,
a
it
better
kinda
theory
did.
behind it.
Mhm.
Like it had an actual theory behind it.
They did.
That Mother Nature was alive and was killing everybody because it was pissed.
Yeah.
I thought it
Other
was
than-
connection to Split. No.
I thought it was connected to Avengers.
I knew it. It was Thanos.
I knew it was Thanos. That son of a bitch. Killing what's her
Killing-
name? Fucking
Making us commit suicide out here.
spoiler alert.
Oh.
You watch all those movies, the Thanos movies and all that shit? Thanos, the fucking Avengers. Fucking Thanos.
Spin-off.
Shit, I wouldn't doubt he has his own
The
fucking
Thanos.
spin-off. I can't stand those fucking movies.
Fuck. Yeah, I've seen them all.
That's all they fucking make, bro.
It's money driven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Jesus, people, no offense, but people are retarded.
Fucking shit.
I know, right? Too bad I'm dead.
Dude, I mean, name the most original movie that's come out in this last 2 years.
The most original movie?
Original
Fuck, I don't know,
movie.
man. Not anymore.
It's hard to find. Quentin Tarantino is just
He's the only one,
still
though.
being
He's the
him.
one that comes out with like not even the same movies. You know, it's
Yeah.
not a it's not a remake. It's not a sequel.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking new movie.
I mean,
'Cause that's all we're doing
there's
right
there's
now.
original movies,
Recycling
but
movies.
there's nothing, no like a big hit original movie. There's nothing, bro. Everything's a remake or a remake of a remake. You know, or a spin-off of of another show. There's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, what is it like? Even the Ocean's 11 turned into the Ocean Girls or whatever the fuck.
Ocean 8 or so.
Whatever, and then Fast and Furious is now Hobbs and the other dude.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, you know,
I haven't
it's,
seen it, but it sounds
it's super like no more ideas out there, bro.
Yeah.
Is it no more ideas or just people or?
I think it's the whoever's
I think
on
it's the
top
people,
making
man.
the right choices.
I think it's the people because it's marketing, right? Because I think they take.
We got creative people.
No, I know, but I mean, I think it's the people that are watching it. You get what I'm saying? So the people in theaters, they take statistics. They watch, they take data and shit from your Facebook, from everything, and what they're talking about, and they run all the numbers and they say, well, they want another fucking Batman movie, or no, you know what? That Batman's a different story though. I like Batman movies because they dark.
They're dark and they keep changing. Too.
Yeah, and I mean, I think they fucked
Just
up by
the
taking
last
out
one.
Christian Bale.
Just
But I heard the new one coming out. I heard it's the shit.
The
The Joker one. The new Joker movie.
The new Joker.
There's a new Joker
Where it's
movie.
just about the Joker.
Look it up. My boy Joaquin
You
Phoenix
haven't
is.
seen the previous?
Dude, my boy
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix. My
But
man.
the Batman's not in there, is he?
I don't know if he's in there. But they're gonna
I
have
think
to,
it was just focused on.
they're
the
gonna have to
Joker
bring
or
him.
something.
Oh no! You know who's gonna be the new Batman?
Oh,
Fucking vampire, bro. Fucking
dude, what the fuck?
fucking Twilight,
I
dog.
can't wait to
That's
see
so
this guy
stupid.
get yoked or something.
Look,
I don't believe it.
I think they're trolling us, bro. Look, everybody hated on Ben Affleck, right? Fucking Ben Affleck
being Batman.
being Batman,
Yeah.
and then now they're gonna give us fucking Diary of a Vampire, whatever the fuck it's called.
What's his name?
What is it, Twilight guy?
Yeah,
That's ridiculous, bro. If fucking
Twilight
Batman
guy.
starts shining, I'm gonna fucking shoot somebody.
This guy does not look
That's not
like a
Batman,
badass.
bro.
I cannot say.
You should have left him as a
They
vampire.
don't have his chance, you know.
They should have made him the new
Maybe
Blade.
he could be a darker guy.
They should have made him the new
Okay,
Blade.
but look how skinny he is. He's got to get to that level.
He
of
hasn't
muscle.
get. He's gonna take all the steroids.
all this steroids.
He's take all the steroids, bro. All the Decker ball, whatever the fuck that's called. He's gonna go hit up John Jones.
Because I'll tell you what, he's got the job.
He's gonna go hit up John
He's got
Jones.
the job. He's got the job.
Yeah, he
for
got
that.
the job for it.
Because that's all he needs.
Yeah, you know,
That's
you,
all
you
Batman
need, yeah,
needs is the
you need that
jaw.
fat, yeah, it is. Well, you need that fat jaw.
Like everything else could be green skin.
Yeah, but like, that's really bad, like casting though.
That's true.
Like, cause everybody's gonna know. That's why they can't.
the
That's
Twilight
fucked up.
Saga Batman.
No, that's why they can't hire fucking what's her name as for Oprah. Oprah Winfrey.
Mhm.
That's why she doesn't do a lot of movies, bro, because it's hard to get her image away from the Oprah Winfrey show. Like if you're watching her,
Oprah's too
like,
much of Oprah.
yeah, like if you're watching her murder somebody,
Mhm.
or she's trying to, you know what I mean, she's fucking running away from cops and shit. You know, man, Oprah Winfrey wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the Oprah.
It's not believable.
Yeah, it's not believable. And with this, you fucking see Batman with this dude, you think automatically you think vampires and wolves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
You're
off
so
the
stuck
off
in
the
that
bat, you think fucking
movie.
this motherfucker.
Maybe
For real.
break off that. I don't know.
Nah, but Ben Affleck fucking sucked, or everybody hated it. Everybody hated.
It wasn't the best, honestly.
Everybody hated Ben Affleck. I didn't even watch that goddamn movie because once fucking Batman puts on an iron suit, and I know it's part of the comic books, and I never read the comic books, but fuck, come on, man, fuck.
You had to fuck up the Superman. Superman's a god, bro.
Exactly,
Dude.
So when you just kill everybody, fucking jeez, why don't you just stop Earth? That's the big deal.
Everything when you
just stop.
Whoa, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
If you stop the earth, everything just shifts.
You just stop.
Hella fast.
Superman?
Yeah, just stop. Or just pick him up and take him to the sky.
That's what he did.
Yeah, but I would have done it from the beginning.
Spoiler.
From the beginning.
From the beginning, I wouldn't make a 2-hour movie.
No, but they built the movie up, bro.
Yeah,
It was
no.
You gotta build
hey,
it.
hey, I'm Batman. Hey, I'm Superman.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
Not even. It wasn't like they
But they beefed it, right? So
No, it
in the
wasn't
beginning
like-
beef,
It was like
It was a mom thing,
it was
wasn't
like
it?
it was like
a mom thing.
Yeah, it was a
The
mom
sharing
thing.
moms?
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
It wasn't a mom
Shit came out like 20 years ago.
20.
No, it was like
You ain't-
it was like they knew each other who they were. They knew but they didn't know like
They knew of each other.
Then, like, I know you were Superman, and you know I'm Batman, but
Okay.
they don't know that I know. So it was kind of like that kind of trait. Like, they were talking to each other like, oh, you don't know anything.
Oh, so
they
they.
kept it cool. They kept it cool.
Okay, so Superman knew who Batman was, but he thought Batman did not know who he. You know who I know. You know that I know.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So they run off.
It was kind of like that feeling where that's why they were like
That
they were
feeling,
cool with each other, and then like even the other guy, even the bad guy in the movie, he was like he threw a party.
Oh, you guys beefing or what? Get the fuck out of here.
No,
So Superman
It
knew.
was like the build up of.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Yeah, I know, but no, it's
What's
bullshit.
his name? Lex Luthor. Like his whole plan was to just put him together, because there's two big heroes.
Yeah.
God damn, I
You
hate
know they would
superhero
fight.
movies. I hate
There you
superhero
go.
movies. It's so
That's
retarded.
what- His whole thing was he knew Lex Luthor knew exactly.
It's a
what
whole
Logan-
setup.
And what was Lex Luthor's power? Like, why can't Superman
He
just
was
carry
fucking
him
rich.
and like carry
Rich
him?
and
to
crazy.
Yeah, well, he can't just carry him and take him to space.
He could.
That's what I don't get. See, all the other villains is
But
cool.
the only chance
No,
he had
Lex
his
Luthor-
mom.
Lex Luthor couldn't do that. Lex Luthor couldn't
No. Look, all I'm saying, the thing about those superhero movies is you got to reach out so far out of it. Like, I get the whole power thing, right? But like that Lex Luthor, right? So what's gonna stop? Like, you're Lex Luthor, I'm Superman. Fuck, this was bothering me. Grab you, take you to space,
What's with you in space?
dude. Because that's how he kills everybody.
I mean, you could just Superman is the strongest man. You could just hold the man to the side.
No, yeah, or taking it. Like,
you
same thing
don't
with
need
Batman.
that. That's right.
Same thing, right? But the one, like, say Hulk, you couldn't
Yeah,
do that to
okay.
Hulk because Hulk can't die. He's the strongest
strongest
dude ever.
motherfucker, yeah.
He probably has super lungs. He could probably last in space. So that makes sense. Oh fuck, he's fighting Hulk. Oh fuck, that's crazy,
Spoiler. No.
right? Oh, see, I didn't even know. See, that makes more
Spoiler.
sense. See, and that's like the best movie ever. Is the one that made the most sense, right? So you guys watch like 5 movies that, oh my god, that doesn't make sense. Lex Luthor is stopping Spider-Man, or Lex Luthor,
I
Lex
like
Luthor is
that.
stopping Superman. Oh my god. Oh my
We're crossing
god.
universes now.
Batman versus Superman was good.
Oh my god, Batman has no superhero powers, but he's stopping Superman.
He had kryptonite.
He did not shit.
Yeah, Superman.
Yeah, from the
Yeah,
beginning. All I'm
kryptonite.
saying is from the beginning of the goddamn beef, you kill him. That's all I'm
He
saying.
didn't. He had kryptonite from the beginning.
Who, Batman all of a sudden had
No,
kryptonite?
Lex Luthor had kryptonite.
Oh, I'm
from
talking
the
about Batman in general.
Well, you gotta watch the fucking movie.
You gotta watch-
And then
Same,
you
bro.
criticize
I'm just
it.
saying,
Watch the
bro.
fucking
Fucking
movie.
movie.
Give Ben Affleck another chance.
Fuck Ben Affleck. Don't,
Oh, good.
I don't know. I'm just saying, man. If you have superhero powers, you fucking use them on a regular folk.
We should.
Yeah, Batman's a regular guy. Lex Luthor's a regular guy.
How does the
Fuck 'em
Joker
up.
get away with that so much? He was-
Joker's just super smart. He's smarter than all those fools, and that's what it's proven that on there. That he's just the reason why he keeps. No, see, but the thing is, Batman is not a superhero. Joker is neither. So in their realm,
Vigilante.
they're just super smart and rich people.
They just fuck
Yeah,
around.
there's nothing
Fuck.
super about Batman except his money,
But
right? So that's what's giving him all his power.
Wayne Enterprises.
Yeah, that's what's giving him all his power. I mean, he's a ninja though, right? So I mean, he knows how to
Yeah.
kick ass.
Knows how to kick ass and he's got money. That's
So
just basically two
like
guys
a-
fucking up the town.
He's like a rich ass MMA fighter.
It's Joe Rogan.
He's like a rich ass Joe Rogan.
It's a rich ass Joe Rogan fighting crime.
A billionaire ass Joe Rogan. He's trying to save the world and shit.
So
But-
if you're just tuning in, we are still on comic books.
We're still on comic books, and I say they're bullshit. They're bullshit movies, man.
There's a whole line that you could just pick out and make money out of. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the thing though. But my thing is people still watch them.
And they're great entertainment.
It's a bunch of spin-offs. Like they're already doing spin-offs with Game of Thrones.
See, that's
shit.
different because that dialogue is
That's
How's that
fucking.
different?
I'm so pissed
How's
that
that
game.
different?
that's way different because none of them have superpowers and they're not getting defeated by normal
Wait,
people.
What do you mean
Talking about-
superpowers? One of the
we're
guys
talking
is immortal.
Except,
We're talking about originality.
yeah, that is originality. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones was original and then it got fucked up.
No, the last season was fucked up.
The last
Season
fucking
8,
three
shit on
seasons.
everybody.
It
Nah, it was just the last.
did. It was a great build up, honestly.
Yeah, it
and
was
they
great.
fucked
And
it
then
up.
season 8, they fucking shit on everybody.
Mhm.
Season 8, but I think they have too much on their shit because they're doing the spin-off. I think they're doing the new Star Wars movie. They're doing like 3 different like big blockbuster shit. So I think at the time that they were fucking filming season 8, but it's like, come on, how you can do your fans like that? The
For
reason
real,
why you're
you
doing
got
those,
so much fans. You
the
went
reason
through
why you're
6
doing those 3 movies or 3 legit movies
Mhm.
is because you're fans and you shit on them on season 8. Like, he's a nice little hot deuce. Right on your
It's
plate.
crap.
It was shit, bro.
He's
Spent 2 years of my life on that.
for real.
I spent 2 years.
So many hours.
No, those 2 years were fucking great.
Yeah, those
2 years. Those
great
2 years
build-up,
were great, and then the last fucking 2 days.
on top of the roller coaster.
It's
You
just
only go
fucking-
like 2 inches.
It's like going up high and shit, and then just.
Wait, so the last episode
Yep.
or-
No, the last season, bro. Season 8 was the worst season. Like straight up, it was like, and then the last episode was like, you don't find out what happened to the dragon. You know, like
Yeah.
does the dragon come back and murder everybody because his fucking queen died?
For real.
You know what the fuck's
Oh,
going
spoiler.
on? Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
them all. That shit pissed me off.
It's not even a good spoiler.
It's not, bro. Like fucking, that's it. The dragon gets mad and leaves.
For real,
and,
just burns the chair.
and then no one's in the room with Jon. Dude, this is what pissed me off. No one's in the room with Jon Snow when he kills her,
There's a fucking dragon there.
right? No,
Like,
no,
how
no.
did you not notice that there's somebody up there?
No, that's
other
fine.
than
No,
the dragon?
Kill stabs the bitch, right?
For
I
real.
bet you crazy. I would have stabbed her too. I bet you, man, you crazy.
Yeah.
Stabbed her one time, you know, and then I would be like, I'm gonna become a king or whatever. I'm gonna run away.
He got away.
No, he didn't. Instead, he goes downstairs and tells everybody, "Hey guys,
Oh, he tells
hey guys,
everybody.
I fucking stabbed her. I stabbed. Yeah, it was
my
me.
God.
There was a dragon there. You guys, dragons are not predictable.
He got away with
The
it.
dragon probably could have ate her. Who knows? But no. I stabbed her. Looked her right in the eye. Fucking stabbed her twice.
I mean, that one guy.
And now
was
he's
trying
in
to
jail
get
for
him.
the rest of his life.
Yeah. But
That's-
let's send him somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's the story you sold me after all that.
Yeah.
That's the story that he decided to walk down the stairs and tell everybody. And then everybody was on his
Yes.
nuts right before that and then decided to throw him in jail.
They send him down south.
Yeah. Up north.
North?
Yeah, because he went back to the wall.
Yeah. I thought that was south. My bad.
Did you not watch Game of Thrones? Did you not?
I thought it was south.
we
honestly.
are the north.
We are the north. That's
did,
right.
did you not watch Game of Thrones? Or what are we talking here?
For some reason, I thought
What
it
are we talking?
What is
Stranger
fun?
Things here?
was Stranger Things, bro.
I'm still on it, so don't talk.
I got spoiled.
I'm still on season 3, dog, so don't fucking.
He's not a fucking spoiler.
Don't you say
Oh my
shit, bro, you
God.
son of a bitch. Don't you say shit.
Already, I seen him, he can talk fucking, he can walk up.
Like, fuck this.
Walk out. How do you not finish?
I just started.
I mean, you just
I just started yesterday,
Oh,
to be honest.
He went halfway still.
I see first episode, then I crashed out. I'm
I
tired,
did
bro.
the same thing.
Yeah, I was-
Go lie.
I'm a working man.
For real. Tired as fuck.
Yeah, man, but, you know, that's fucking life, buddy.
That is a,
You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Did you want to get anything? What you want to talk about real quick?
Space.
You want to talk about what you want to know about space? I know everything about space.
You know everything about space?
Nah, I don't know shit about space. I don't know dick about
Yeah,
space.
I just like listening to like what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson. He just puts everything so great in perspective.
It makes it fun, right?
He makes it fun.
Yeah, that
He's
what
a
makes it
great
hella
guy.
fun.
And then have you read his new book? Astrophysics for People in a Hurry.
Yeah, no, I haven't read it, but I heard it's actually pretty
Yeah, I
good.
heard about that.
Astrophysics for People in a Hurry is such a
You
good
got
book.
it?
I got it.
That's
It's such
what's
a little
up. Is it
tiny
good?
book. It's perfect for people that are actually in a hurry.
Who are
'cause
actually
it's
in
so
a hurry?
small. Yeah.
That's what's up. But does it actually does it make sense?
Oh, it sounds exactly like him.
That's what's up.
It's weird because he says he's got like people writing for him, but he's like voicing it all out. And
Oh,
people
that's
are
cool.
Just, like,
Just typing it out and stuff like
do their
that.
editing. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But it's like when you read it, you can tell that it's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
But is it?
And he puts it
Can
so
you
good.
Can you take it down? Like,
Oh yeah, he basically breaks down astrophysics in a couple of chapters.
oh yeah, I'll check it out then.
It's
That's
really
cool.
easy.
But it's actually like it's made to fucking for dummies.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is. Because
Astrophysics
that's
is
just hard. Do you get the whole fucking interdimensional fucking? Something's not there, but it's there, but not really.
I think so. It's like interdimensional. Yeah, because like there's
Like you're technically not there. It's the fact that I'm focusing and looking at you that's making it come up here. I know that's just fucking
that's a big
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I you know, like because how they say, so you break everything down to its smallest form. Everything's an atom, and the atoms don't touch, so nothing's.
Oh
ever-
yeah, I heard that before.
right. So
We're
the
not
only
actually
so the only
standing.
reason so in a way I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain because in a way, so when I look away, this is not there no more. You're no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
That everything's scattered.
Because you can't see me.
Right, but
So
because
what if you talk?
huh?
Oh, go ahead.
So that's different. So I don't know, but then talking about the visual aspect or something. So this is here. I don't see you now, but then what if I focus? If my vision sees it, it brings everything to the like I don't,
Yeah, no, I get.
yeah, it's kind of weird. So if they could explain that shit on the astrophysicist shit. Oh no,
Nah, I
that's
don't think
fucking, that's not
that's not
that's
even
fucking
astrophysics.
That's quantum physics.
That's
That's quantum
yeah.
physics. That's quantum physics.
Is
But
it?
but the astrophysics has to do with the interdimensional
So
fucking
what kind of stuff do they talk about?
universe into
Oh, I
universe.
talk about like how basically how big space is and how it works, how we got different planets and different galaxies and stuff. It's really easy for someone that
Who's interested but doesn't know shit.
yeah,
That's me.
because it makes it exciting the way he words it. And
Oh yeah, he
everything,
makes it
like-
hella fun, bro.
Yeah, he even uses big words that I don't know about, but like it makes me feel like I understand it. Like
Oh, yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking
Oh, yeah,
about.
fuck yeah.
The interdimensions and shit.
Oh yeah, interconnected galaxies. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's so great. It's so informative as well. He
No,
adds his own stories too. Like there's like little short stories in that book.
Yeah.
It's just a great book to read.
No, I'll check it out. Yeah, because I was actually interested in it. It's not that big, huh?
It's not. It's a couple of chapters. I think it's like 12. I don't know.
That's actually not that bad. Especially if you could break all that shit down.
Yeah.
And I know he has another one after
Oh,
that one, but that one's
he
like
does.
fucking fat.
Oh,
That's a coffee book. Oh, a coffee table book.
I remember that.
That's a.
I haven't read that one. But
Yeah,
it just sounds
yeah.
also as interesting. If you could break it down as much as
He has a nice.
small
His
book.
podcast is pretty dope too.
Oh.
Star Talk.
Star Talk.
Yeah.
I love Star Talk.
Yeah, I like his podcast too. It's just pretty cool.
It's just some.
We need more people like that, bro. If we had people like that in my in high school, fuck, I'll be a fucking national physicist.
Where was he?
I'll be a goddamn national physicist, bro. If we had people like that, but you know. But nah, he's cool. I like that fool. I like the whole knowing the space within a space
Dude,
within a galaxy
it's so
within a
crazy
galaxy
how
in a black
massive it
hole.
is.
Supposedly that's in our eyeball.
It's an eyeball.
You see all that?
On our eyeball, like the atoms, how much there is in our eyeball. Like, I don't know. It's weird how they compared it. I don't know. It's like that much that's out there in the space that's in our eyeball. Like that many billions of
What's in our eyeball though?
like the cells or I forget like the atoms in our eyes, some shit like that.
Oh, they break it down,
Yeah.
size it to our eyeball,
Mm.
basically.
Well, I don't know, because from what I'm hearing,
Our whole
galaxies
universe.
is fucking
And
Massive.
whatever, that many,
massive.
Yeah, so that many out there is breaking down in our eyes.
So an RI has infinity because
Yeah,
there's
pretty much.
infinity out there. Where'd you hear this?
Where I fucking
Where'd you hear this? Well,
I mean, isn't it weird how like the cornea looks like a black hole?
yeah.
I mean, that's something to speculate right there. It
Yeah.
looks like a black hole, right? You
Or
stare
is,
into
it,
someone's eye.
or is it because it's black because it has to capture all light?
Yeah, and doesn't a black hole capture all light?
Does it?
It does.
I don't
It
know.
sucks
I,
it
I,
in.
mean, I don't know. Does
It
it?
sucks it in. Gravity is so
okay.
strong that it literally
You just read the
sucks
book.
it in.
You should be informing me. you should be telling me there.
Yeah, black
All
holes
right.
they suck in all the light. Honestly, anything.
I wonder what
Mass,
happens. So
light.
so they say in that black hole is another universe.
That's what they're saying. It's a door to another universe.
There's another universe.
But
So
it
what
only
happens? So
opens
does it
one way.
eat? So it eats one
Parallel?
universe.
You think it eats universe?
Well, because if it's sucking everything in, right?
Yeah.
So it eats one universe.
I think our universe is so massive. I mean,
So it doesn't eat it.
it doesn't need it. There's plenty of black holes there. I just think
So
it's
just
like a sponge.
So just
moving
portals
around.
everywhere.
Portals everywhere.
Mhm.
It's just that we don't have the fucking key to it.
Yeah.
You don't have the key, but
Once you
know
make the
that
key, you
they're
could
there.
actually the time. Well, have you seen all this Area 51 shit?
Nah. Honestly, I don't.
No,
want
no. Have you seen the whole they're gonna raid fucking
Yeah.
Area 51 with like 640,000.
Who's planning to raid?
I don't know. I think someone was trolling some shit, and then it turned into like a real thing.
It turned a real thing.
another flat Earth thing.
Yeah, like it turned it. Yeah, so that people want to fucking go raid it, but people are gonna get murdered, bro.
Dude.
They're gonna get murked out there.
You need more than just like
Even if you have
your
they
homies.
they
to go.
technically have the right to shoot all UFOs down.
Yeah.
Like,
you are trespassing,
It's
motherfuckers.
like they have the right to shoot mow all of you down. I seen a meme though. It was funny. It was like when you realized Area 51 planned to do the raid so they could try out their new weapon.
They're just trying to get rid of
So they
me.
could try the new thing.
That's fucking crazy.
No, I
How
said
much do you
there.
think is actually in Area 51?
I don't think nothing anymore. I don't think anything
Nothing?
anymore. I think they did it as a cover up.
Yeah, it was Area 53 somewhere else.
It's no the
I
one
think so.
the
53
one
three
the one
quarters.
it's
No.
called S41. It's like S40. That's where they used to have. So this whole thing popped up when there's a documentary that came out on Netflix called Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't he have him on the Joe Rogan show?
Yeah,
as
so
well?
he came right. So the documentary came out, and then he came on Joe Rogan show, so it fucking blew it up.
That's pretty big.
So even that's why Joe.
41, what?
That's where he worked at that fool Bob Lazar.
I don't know.
Huh?
Okay.
It's
go
like an
ahead.
eerie dude.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. When he was on the podcast, it seemed kind of like I'm having a migraine. It kind of seemed like like fully whatever.
That's weird.
But I seen the documentary and it seemed legit, fool, because he was talking about that that one chemical, fuck it, element 40, element 17, element 41,
Four. No, that's four.
element something. I don't know, element something, right? He was talking about it like fucking hella years ago. He was talking about that hella years ago, and like the governments and all these people were like, no, we don't have that kind of element. We don't have that. We don't have that, right? We don't have it. And then it came up like recently. Oh yeah, we have this element. So that's what gave everything like even more more of a justification. Like, oh, this was right, because he's been talking about that for like 10 years. How the fuck would he know that government? Blah, blah. Like he's like, yeah, I was there. Blah blah. Anyway, so that shit fucking blew up. I do not think the Area 51 has anything though. I don't think that it has. It probably has government shit in there, government planes, government.
Element 115.
Something like that. I think element, maybe 115 or some shit like that.
What is it?
It's something where they use, I don't know, it's something that has to do with like controlling the gravity or some shit. Because his thing was, they already had spaceships that were like able to fucking manipulate gravity to go from like.
That's big.
You know what I mean? Like, do shit like that.
Bro, you can manipulate gravity.
Yeah, so that was his thing. So that was his thing. So when I was there, I felt like the people should know this. This shouldn't be like a government thing. This is like a world. Like people should know that we have outside technology and this and that. And then like people are like, nah, we don't. And it's crazy, fool, because he's like, oh, I went to school at like I forgot what it is, like a high ass like engineering school, whatever the fuck. He's like, yeah, I went there, I did this and that. And then during the documentary, they're telling him like they try to do the research to try to confirm it. Like if you did really go to the schools, and the schools are like, nah, he didn't come here. We have no record of this fool here. And then they say, yeah, look, I have news articles like Bob Lazar working here, did this, and that. Like news articles, bro. Like showing news articles that I graduated here, I did this. And
there's no record of him?
And then they're calling, then they're calling them like, yeah, no, we don't have no record of him. We don't, they're like, no, like, and they're like, persistent. No, we have no record of this fool. Like, leave us alone, kind of shit. So now that gives everything justification. So now everybody's like, fuck yeah, let's go raid Area 51.
Shit.
But I don't think anything's there though. I think it's that's like that's where they made the Predator drone. Or that's where they made, you know what I mean? Like I think that they're making shit
just
there.
Like the things that we should.
Yeah, the shit that we have.
Yeah, okay. Just
they're not going to have, if everyone knows about Area 51 and that's supposed to be your top secret government base, you're not doing a very good job.
That's true.
Right? So you're going to move it automatically.
You gotta hide.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably Wyoming.
Yeah, it's probably like middle of nowhere, bro. It's probably in California, the least expensive fucking place someone to think it's at.
Could
like,
be in space.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, well, they have a crazy ass underground thing under Colorado airport.
It's probably in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I would do that shit.
Underground airport.
Yeah, they have like a crazy ass underground thing under Colorado. Yeah, bro. Conspiracies get
deep.
Bro. Conspiracies go
what
way
other
deep.
Conspiracies you got?
What do you want to know, bro?
Okay.
What the fuck do you?
It's Clinton.
It's Bill Clinton. Yeah, I mean, all that shit is fucking conspiracy. You know, they're saying that the aliens could be just this whole mention talk of aliens is basically the government telling you that it's going to be aliens so that they can control you later. Kind of like
conditioning
listen to us in order to survive, kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, it's just technology they had a while back.
That's smart. What do you think aliens are out there, man?
I think there is out there. I think the universe is too big for it to be no life forms.
It's huge.
Whether or not they made it to this planet, that's where I don't know. I don't know, because I'm a firm. But a lot of people believe that their first instinct is to show Egypt, or to show pyramids and show. Oh, come on, man! People, they don't have the technology, right? Mm-hmm. That's always the first. Look at the temple. Look at this. Look at that, right? I believe the humans were smart enough to do that prior. I believe the humans from day one were fucking smart as fuck, and then catastrophes happen. Something happens, a flood happens. Okay. Something happens where it wipes everybody out, fucks up half the population. The only ones to survive are the ones that don't know how to build a pyramid. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know, like we have crazy buildings here, right? Do you know how to build any of them? No. So if a catastrophe happens and you're the only one that survives, you're gonna build up to where you know, right? Fucking building out of clay and whatever the fuck. Right. You're not gonna build Google.
Whatever the last.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So eventually, so something comes in and wipes everybody out. Wipes out technology, wipes whatever technology it is. People think it's just technology what you know now. You know what I'm saying? But you can't even build a pyramid that, you know, so they knew something different than what we know.
Can we not replicate the pyramid?
Nah, not to this point. You need crazy ass cranes and fucking like.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you need crazy like.
Hey, they're heavy.
Like crazy amount of people, bro. Like crazy.
Well, they
crazy.
did have so
Right,
much
they had
power
slaves.
back
They
in
had
the
a
day.
bunch of slaves. They had a bunch of shit. But I personally think they were just smarter. Like I think they were just smarter. And every population, like Atlantis, say like Atlantis was real, and then they got wiped out, right? But they were like say they were a smart human race.
Yeah.
And then they got wiped out. Technology goes with them, and then whoever survives brings the next the next destination.
What do you think wiped them out? Other than floods and maybe meteors.
Well, because you look at every religion, every culture, all of them have the same catastrophes. A lot of them have like the great floods, like Moses, the great floods, and in India they have the floods, and China they have floods. And
so there's a big flood. At some
so
point.
like worldwide, I think it happens periodically. I believe it. Like right now, like say we're talking about floods and earthquakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So say something crazy happens and wipes everybody out. Technology, the power grid goes out.
We all go down.
Right, everything goes down. More than half the people die. Years pass by. No one knows how to build anything, so everybody dumbs down. We go back to caveman status. Go back to the Stone Age, and then we go back to, and then we go back, and then we go back to all that kind of stuff, right? And then we're going back to conversations. We're going a little by little. Everything starts to build up again. But if you're talking 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years ago, you're not gonna have
the same thing as them. It comes out as
different. It's different technology.
I get it.
It's different technology.
Okay.
Right, but so my thing is for that. That's where the aliens thing. So I'm not too sure if aliens have actually landed, but I do believe they're out there.
Would you think they would show themselves? Honestly,
I don't know. I think, and I also think. Okay, check this out. What do you think about the Greys?
the Greys.
Yeah. So when you the stereotypical alien that you see. In movies or not
Big
even movies,
heads,
but when
big
people
eyes.
describe people, when you talk to someone who's been abducted, and then abducted.
Abducted, I think.
Yeah, so abducted, and you describe them. Oh, big heads, little bodies, gray, big eyes, no mouth, no nose. Right. Oh, that's how they
It's weird.
typical.
Yeah.
Right.
These fucks.
What do you? Yeah. So those fucks, the Greys, your stereotypical ET looking, whatever the fuck. Right. What do you think those are?
Aliens, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So do you think those are the actual aliens coming down and checking us out?
That's the only visual representation I got, honestly.
You know what I think? I think those are drones.
Drones?
Yeah. So if I was an alien, just like us, think about us.
Smarter than us, definitely.
No, yeah. But they have the technology to finally get to our planet, right? So
Right.
wherever they're at, they're on a different planet, it's far away. So when we send stuff to the moon, do we send people or do we send machines?
Drones.
Huh? Some drones,
Machines.
right? Machines,
Pick up
rovers.
rocks.
I think those are their drones. So they're sending those people to come check us out. So those big eyes are cameras. The big ass head is the
Computer.
the computer in there. They don't need the bodies is just forming
The
just
bodies.
to take it there.
Mhm.
I think those are they're the drones. And they come check people out. They're abducting people. They're they're their AI of the aliens.
That's smart. I mean, have you seen Star Trek? Voyager?
The new one?
No, like there's this one.
The show?
Yeah, the show.
The show? Okay, no, I haven't seen that one.
So there's this. They would go out and then look out into these M-class planets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a certain team that would go down and represent the Star Trek Enterprise or whatever ship they came from.
Yeah.
And then there was a certain team that came down.
Mhm.
That was specifically made just for coming down.
Just to make contact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to make contact.
Yes.
you
That's
think
what I
their
consider
team?
pretty much. They will send, because why are you going to send yourself out there? Like, why would you send your people to a
I see.
planet that's unknown? Right? Like,
It's risky.
It's risky. Like, I mean, if you think about it the way that you would
Mm-hmm.
think about it, right? As a human, like, if I'm not going to send someone to Mars when there's life there, let's send a robot. Let's see how they react to the robot. Because what if they catch fucking Jim? You know what I mean? Like, that's what the aliens think. Man, what if they catch Jim, man?
They're
They
gonna
gonna
catch
fuck him
Jim,
up.
man.
You see what they do to the animals down there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see their shit?
Let's get Jim,
We have them
man.
in cages and shit, bro. What are they gonna do to us? We got
These
10
fuckers are
arms.
crazy.
We got 10 arms, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Pigs are smart. They're over there stabbing them. You know what I mean? Like they're over there stabbing motherfuckers.
That's their cousin over
I got a technical difficulty with my
Someone's
mic.
sharing DNA. Dude, we're so close to the fucking pig.
Oh yeah.
It's so crazy.
And pigs are smart as fuck, bro. They're like 3-year-olds,
For real.
and we're just fucking.
Five,
Was it 5-year-old? I thought it was smarter than 3-year-old. So too, man. I mean,
Dude, animals are fucking smart in so many ways.
they're fucking hell yeah, bro.
You
They're
see monkeys training their short-term memory
nah.
so incredibly fast.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, they can memorize like numbers and where they are, because that's how they do it when they're testing them. And it's they put numbers in a screen, and then he has to touch it, but in that order, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 could be here, 3 could be here.
And he knows it and shit.
And in 1 second, he can memorize that number. And they take away the numbers, and now he's got to touch certain part of the screen to
To
make
know
it
it's
appear
still
again.
yeah. And
It's
still knows
amazing.
Wow.
It's just how incredibly fast and this fucking animal moves.
It. Yeah.
It's just like,
oh, dude, imagine if they fucking.
they have a regular guy do it right next to him, and he can't do
That's
it. It
fucked
takes
up.
him 16 seconds to do one
Damn.
test.
They're smart. Yeah, see what I'm saying, but
It's
they're
incredible.
smart in a different aspect.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
so weird
yeah.
how like we evolved.
Yeah, because we only consider smart because you can manipulate what's around you, right? That's what we consider smart because you're able to make shit, right? That you're able to manipulate what's different smarts.
It is.
That's well, because what is it? They're saying that you can look this up. Fucking they believe monkeys and all that shit. They're primates. They're in the age of the Stone Age. they're already because they're starting to there's evidence of different parts of the world that are starting to use tools. They're actually using they're learning how to use tools. Like what they're look up orangutan fishing.
Orangutans are fishing
Yeah,
now?
bro. I guess the orangutan seen people fishing, so now it learned how to fuck. It does it by itself now. It fishes and shit. And there's evidence around. They're starting to use different fucking so.
Monkeys are evolving.
They believe that they're at the stage of the Stone Age, like where they're actually fucking.
Doing paintings and
Yeah,
caves.
not pays or anything, but just they're starting to hit it. So
They're just getting it.
like in
right
3,000 years, they could be a whole different species and shit now.
now. Fuck.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think monkeys are gonna stand up?
Eventually.
Just
Eventually,
like
yeah. Because have you seen most monkeys?
Because they see people walking, right? Why
there's
are they
there's
not gonna
big there's
detect
big ass chimps for them. They walk now. Because most
But was this bonobos?
is it the bonobo? Yeah, the bonobo. Yeah, right. They're the ones that they walk around, right?
Yeah. Oh, is it chimpanzees?
Yeah. See, these are chimpanzees doing it. They're not in the orangutans. And the orangutans is. And the orangutans are. No, I'm saying though, but that's a different one. That just shows you there's they're starting to use shit. And then the more protein they get, that's what they believe that fucking.
It's helping them.
That's what.
Well, the fact that they're using sticks.
Just in general, fucking sticks in general. But that's what they think that the missing link was, right? The fucking there's a lot of theories. You know about the missing link between, what is it? There's a span like 200,000 years or some shit like that.
Between
They don't know what happened.
That's weird.
They don't know what happened. What made the
split.
yeah, what connected our ancestors to our past our future, whatever.
That's
the fuck.
funny. Some say that we were just thrown off the tree because we were just
Fuck out of here.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, I've heard. So what do you believe? What do you think?
Oh no, man, this is a good one.
Because there's two.
I like
two
that one
ones.
chimpanzee idea though. Like we just thrown off the tree.
To survive.
Yeah.
See, I think it's a little bit deeper than that because there's two of them. You heard what is it? Not the mushroom theory. Is it the mushroom theory? The psilocybin one. So they think is the mushrooms fucking made them expand. So there's two that I believe that I think are more realistic.
So you say mushrooms somehow helped us in our brain.
So the way
fuck.
that it gets broken down. so those past hominids during global changes, the warming and all that, whatever the fuck, climate change. So it drove them away from the trees and stuff to go look for more food, right? So they go on the ground.
Right.
So from the ground they start looking for food, and then the animals that were grazing in that area would take shits. Mushrooms would grow from the shit. As the monkeys and all them were exploring for new food, some of them ate the mushrooms growing from the shit. They then ate the mushrooms. Some of the monkeys. So when you take mushrooms, it fucking it fires different neurons in your brains and shit, right? So it rewires fear. So they think that some of the monkeys, they were no longer afraid of like the predators, some of the predators.
Okay.
It picks up your awareness, your focus and awareness. Like it makes you more sharp. It makes you your surroundings and shit like that. So they think that eventually had it makes you like a deeper thought.
Like it opened their
more
brain
conscience.
up.
Yeah, so it opens the world up. So that's what they kind of think that might have
Okay.
that might have happened, right? So that's on the trippy side. What I think is more plausible.
That's the the trippy side, like I'll blame it on
That's-
the mushroom.
Yeah, it's like which makes sense. I mean, it does. It really does.
Could work.
It could work. I mean, because they're using it for PTSD on soldiers to rewire fear.
Oh.
Yeah, so in
I didn't know that.
Oakland, they just decriminalized mushrooms.
Yeah.
So
for PTSD.
so that's the next step. So the next step is that they're gonna try to legalize it, so they could do treatments for soldiers in PTSD. So they give them microdoses and little by little, and it eventually rewires the brain on fear. And the triggers that fucking trigger the PTSD, it goes away. So there's already been proven shit on that.
Medicine is so great, man.
Yeah, right. And then the second theory on the fucking thing, the orangutan fishing.
Hey.
Telling you, bruh. They're on them.
Fuck.
Fucking orangutans, man. And man, if they take over, man, they'll fuck you up.
There's fucking movies on that, bro.
They'll fuck
Once
you
they start
up.
learning how to shoot guns.
Once they start learning how to shoot guns, man, they can take over the world.
Dude, once they got the spear down, we're done.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, before they get down, they were enemies. They'll fuck everybody up.
It's for real.
You know how strong those
Oh,
fools
you the
are?
reason why the planet is fucked up.
Yeah, they'll fuck you up, bro, real hard.
Do you remember that one orangutan, the monkey that? Oh, it's a gorilla. It's a gorilla that could actually learn how to speak with sign language.
Yeah.
It just
It died, right?
Yeah.
No, that's
A long time ago, they told us to take care of the world and stuff. It gave us an actual pretty good message, but nobody listened.
Did she learn that, or did like the trainer tell her to tell them?
Like, I don't know.
See, that seems kind of sketchy to me. To be like,
Okay, it learned how to speak through sign language, so don't you think it's got its own mind? You know, it could say whatever it wants.
But was it really conscious, or was it trained to tell you not to?
Because I mean, the way this monkey was it was trained, it looked like it had a really nice female that would,
Train it, right?
trained with love, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like
but I'm saying, but was
shock
it,
you and learn how to speak this.
But if it was that the way of the training was mean, and it still taught it how to talk, is
How
it
to
still,
just
is it still gonna say treat the world nice, or is it because the trainer taught it to say treat the world nice?
I don't know, because I mean, it did tell us to. It did mock us. It told humans that we're stupid.
Oh, okay.
Humans, very stupid.
See, but it's stupid.
We should watch this
See,
video.
but it's stupid, really.
Coco the gorilla.
Coco the gorilla.
Yeah, but it's stupid. See, but stupid is a culturally
Dumb, I
constructed
think.
word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was taught what stupid
What
is.
did it say? Maybe not smart. I
Either
mean,
way, though,
when you
but
say
still-
smart, it's a culture thing.
Hey, give me a high five.
That's all the gorilla.
Powerful.
The fuck? That was
Last
fucking-
message for humans before passing away.
Oh yeah. there's the
Fix
whole
Earth.
video. Yeah.
So just fix Earth.
Fix Earth, see?
Fix Earth.
See, how does a monkey know that the Earth is fucked up?
Mm-hmm. It feels it.
It feels it, right?
Like,
Probably
I feel like that's what monkeys have, like a certain
Touch.
sense with the
Yeah,
Earth,
I
I
Mother
think
Nature.
animals probably have that shit in general.
We just grew out of it, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
Goes back to your theory about how like the animals may talk to each other, or the Earth may talk to the animals.
Yeah. Everybody's sent. Everything's connected. We just lose it over. We personally lose it over time. I think as a child, as a baby, I think you connect. You feel all that shit. That's why, like you feel all that, and then as you get older, you just forget. It just naturally goes away because the more you go away from the natural, you go into you go into the building, the cars, and this and that.
Right, you
The
evolve.
brain, the brain goes away from your natural state. You know what I'm saying? Your actual fucking. If you were born and dropped off in the middle of a jungle, you'll grow up. You know what I mean? Like more connected to the fucking jungle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then you lose all your senses because I've heard that you're supposed to like even with, like if you go barefooted, it's good for your health or whatever. I don't know how true it is, but they say or even not for your health, but for yourself, for like vibes and shit, like a good aura, to go barefooted on like dirt and grass,
Like hikes and stuff.
like grass.
Is that
or
why
just-
hippies do it?
Maybe, but they just literally just to do it on grass, because most people, you always have shoes on.
Mhm.
If you go in the house, if you take off your shoes, you're on carpet. If you go outside, you're on the cement.
Right.
If you're never on actual, your body never touches anything that's natural, like nature.
Like Earth.
Yeah,
Never
never
actually
touched
touches
Earth.
Earth.
When's the last time you actually touched Earth? Like,
For
you know what I mean? It's never really there.
real.
It improves balance, awareness, pain relief, mechanics, better on knees, hips, and core.
What, barefooted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
walking
But no,
barefoot.
but that's walking barefooted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you can walk on cement and that's what it'll do for you. But I'm talking about the actual, like
With
the,
earth.
the with earth, with
Mhm.
grass, dirt, actual connection and shit.
Like a hippie connection with the Mother Earth.
No, yeah, no little hippie connection.
That's trippy, man.
Right?
And that's what drugs does, honestly.
So yeah, at least the weed
It
does.
connects me to a whole another.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
sense.
if you drink beer, and you go into the wilderness, you're not thinking about the same thing.
No.
You're not thinking, wilderness is cool. Wilderness is cool, man. You know what I mean?
It's only when
It's
you
only
do
like
drugs.
you burn and shit. Yeah, you burn one time.
That's crazy.
Everything.
Is that because you're actually
'Cause you're
taking
smoking
in
nature,
some
bro.
of nature?
But then hops, beer has hops. You're taking that in.
That's true. You filtering it through your.
But I
liver.
think weed will grow regularly, right? Like if you
But
do.
then you burn it.
No, but if you put weed somewhere and it just grows, the bud still comes out. But hops,
Yeah.
if you leave hops there, it's not gonna turn into beer.
It doesn't.
I don't like if you get a pile of hops. Like if
Oh,
I
'cause
get
it's all dried
if I
out.
get hop seeds and I just put it in there,
It doesn't grow.
it'll grow to more hops. But it doesn't, like I'm not gonna get beer out of the hops.
That's true.
But if I grow weed seeds, I'm gonna get weed out of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
so
think it's more like straight
more nature.
Nature.
Like, yeah, because you still gotta do processes.
for when hops. You gotta make
Yeah, there's-
fungus out of it.
Yeah, you gotta
do,
fucking wait for it to fucking what is it?
distill it and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta do a bunch of shit, steam it up,
You
do
got
this.
chemical work.
Bunch
Okay,
of other
guys.
shit.
Add some stuff.
Yeah, add
Add
more
some-
shit to make it more potent.
Exactly. Let's read what it's got to it.
Let me see why I'm drunk.
What are the
Let me see why I'm
ingredients?
drunk.
For real, like all these other ingredients, like actual beer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does it taste like? I haven't tried it.
Beer?
Like beer, like straight out the barrel, maybe.
Oh, I don't know, man. You have to go straight to a fucking brewery for that. It probably tastes like shit.
Like tequila, like
It probably tastes like shit, bro. Real talk, that shit probably tastes like straight shit. Fucking
Bruh.
drinking straight beer, like off the tap without no flavoring.
no flavor.
Or what? It probably get you drunk as fuck too, though.
How high in content, like in alcohol, is that? Like 100%. Like
Yeah, I'm not
tequila
sure how
is
that
like
works.
100%.
If you get it right, well, some of them
some of them,
you get 100 proof, and then you get fucked up.
alcohol, man.
You get 100 proof and you get fucked up. Go to nature.
You think that's gonna happen? Oh, it's already happening with weed. I've been getting all these cartridges with THC,
That's-
just THC.
Yeah.
It's
See,
being
but
distilled.
I don't know if you're. I think you feel like sometimes I feel like the THC is abusing the drug,
You
like
think
the
so?
oils and shit, like cartridges and.
I feel like that too. Like
I feel like
do we
it's
need
kinda-
to go this far.
Yeah, I feel like it's being abused and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm already the guy getting the effect from smoking it.
Yeah, it feels like that's a little deeper than
I
you
guess.
want to think.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that
THC.
one I think we'll wrap this one up with that.
Is it?
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's about that time, and
I didn't even feel it, honestly.
it's time warp.
How
baby.
long has it been?
Hours.
Hours.
About 20. There you go, man. Hours.
Damn.
All right, man. Well, wait. Before we go, do you want to tell anybody anything, or are you promoting anything, or what's
shit.
going on?
I ain't got much going on.
I ain't got shit going on. Down with the poly rap, player.
But I tell you what, you hit me up, look me up in IG as Dancing Maverick.
There it
All right.
is, Dancing
It's
Maverick.
pretty basic, Dancing Maverick.
All right, follow my man's over here, and
we got some cool pictures sometimes.
there it is. All right, you fucks. Well, good having you on, brother.
For us.
Oh man.
Hey,
Shit. Fuck this.
Beautiful, beautiful.